Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator, and today we are back with some more news and mods and tools and updates, and I've got a little bit of everything for you guys, so stick around. If you are interested in acquiring any of my Overkills tutorial guides for Microsoft Flight Simulator, please consider joining me on Patreon. Patreon subscribers level tier 2 and above have access to all of my guides, as well as any future updates and future guides that will be coming down the road. Link to Patreon can be found in the description below. All right, so first up, the big dog in the house, the 737 from PMDG is once again reaching another milestone as the embargo has been lifted, meaning that video content can now begin happening with any YouTube or content creators that may have access currently to the pre-build of the 737. Robert himself from PMDG has also put out a couple of quick snippet videos, mostly just showing off things such as customization, livery options, and a few settings. However, it still gives a very, very nice display of the aircraft and lets us know sort of starting what's to expect. Super excited about this aircraft. We've also had a couple of YouTubers who have already begun doing some live streams on it, so make sure that you guys check out YouTube. Just do a PMDG search for the 730 or a YouTube search for the PMDG 737 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Ran out of breath right there, and hopefully you'll be able to find some of these great video contents. I will certainly be watching them very, very closely, as I want to make sure to jump right on this aircraft as soon as it comes out. Hope you guys are excited as I am, and stay tuned for more information as it becomes available. The Got Friends GBR3 Special Version 2 is now available. This is a free update to anyone who already owns the GBR3, and anyone who doesn't, you guys can pick this up on FlightSim.2 or through the sim market for $10 at the moment. It is currently at a discounted price. A few quick snippets of the new features include a new 3D model with proper scaling, fully VR compatible, new custom 1,000 horsepower engine, like that thing needed any further improvement, but holy mercy. High quality texture additions, and also added an in-game checklist. That is just one of many feature updates that were included. It is a massive update, almost where I would say, gosh, by reading the changelog, it almost looks like a completely redone aircraft. Be sure to check down the link down the description below, guys, to get a full list of what the features include. And I will tell you, as an owner of the GBR3, it is an extremely fun aircraft, and the fact that it is now fully VR compatible, I'm going to be jumping right back into it. This aircraft in VR, it's so fast, it's so maneuverable. The snap rolls on it are a blast. Running through a an air race circuit in VR in the GBR3, and if you can hold on to your lunch, then this plane was definitely meant for you. It is an absolute blast to fly in virtual reality. Even on the 2D effect with the monitors, it's still a wonderful aircraft, and the price is perfect. There are a couple other developers, if you guys know who I mean, who could learn a thing or two when you have these guys developing aircraft like this for $15 at normal price. It just blows me away. So definitely support Got Friends. The GBR3 is a fun aircraft, and I want to make sure you guys are aware that it has received, quite frankly, a makeover. For those who are interested, I always want to make sure that I share all information as possible and keep this as unbiased as I can. Xbox users, the DC Designs Concorde is now available for the Xbox. So I know many people were asking about the supersonic aircraft being available on the Xbox Series platform, and to answer your question, it is now finally there. The DC Designs Concorde is a relatively functional aircraft. It's got a few features that aren't quite up to real world specifications, but there's been some great feedback to the aircraft. There's plenty of people who are out there enjoying it, and I know Xbox flyers, you guys are pretty limited at the moment to as far as what your market offers. So I figured this was something that I would definitely want to point out to you guys. There is always still that great advantage of being able to do Mach 2 at 50,000 feet or above and cross the channel in only a couple of hours. So, or across the Pacific or Atlantic, excuse me. Anyways, so wanted to make sure that you guys are aware DC Designs Concorde is available now for the Xbox. Moving on to add-ons, mods, tools, etc., and updates. None other than the MSFS add-ons linker has been updated with quite an extensive changelog. Now, I do recommend you guys take a quick moment and pause the screen to sort of read through a few of these. But I will tell, for anyone who does not know, add-ons linker is probably my favorite tool for managing my mods, tools, and add-ons. It allows you to very quickly import mods and add-ons and aircraft and liveries in and out of the simulator. Makes it very, very easy to structure them. You can break it down into add-ons, aircraft, scenery, tools, avionics, liveries by aircraft. You have a ton of different customization options to set the mods and your directories up in a way that makes sense to you, that's very organized, and it makes it very, very easy to determine when you have a broken mod or add-on. It also gives you some tracking ability and the ability to determine whether a mod is in or out of date. Also tells you whether active or not. There is a ton of features included with this particular add-on. I highly, highly recommend this for Microsoft Flight Simulator if you're someone like myself who is constantly checking out new mods, tools, add-ons, scenery, all those jazz that I mentioned prior. So anyways, I did want to let you guys know Microsoft add-ons linker is now updated, and I do recommend you guys updating yours as well. However, I will make it very clear that prior to updating, I didn't see any degradation in performance and nothing that was causing me to have any concern that there was anything wrong with staying on the current version. However, again, checking out that changelog down below, it's definitely worth the update, I think. A new mod has hit the table today, and that is the Grumman Goose G21 Redo 2 Realism mod. Now, this is not a standalone aircraft, therefore I don't have any problem with advertising this. This is an actually improvement mod to the existing Grumman G21A. They claim that it brings the flight model and overall aircraft performance closer to real-world specifications. Now, I have not tried this one out yet, but I actually discovered it today and will be testing it out today. And if it truly makes a difference and finds things that I feel are valuable to you guys, I will definitely be bringing this out to you guys as well. But anyways, make sure that you guys check this out. If you find the Grumman Goose G21A something that you guys definitely want to fly, I can tell you right now that I enjoy the Grumman Goose from Big Radios. They have done an absolutely fantastic job. It is a beautiful aircraft and an absolute joy to fly. Next on our list is the monster Nx Cub. I did a review of this aircraft a couple months back when it first launched, and this aircraft is a ton of fun. I highly recommend this one. It is completely free. It is an absolutely gorgeous aircraft. The texturing was great. The flight model is fantastic, and with the latest changelog, he's even improved it further. This is guys, I cannot stress it enough. It is a wonderfully fun STOL aircraft. Short takeoff and landing performance is spot on. It is too much fun. I was never really big into the STOL aircraft, and I decided to give this one a shot, and I have probably flown this thing 200 times since then. It is a fun aircraft to just go mess around in. It is great in VR. I haven't had any major issues with it in VR. A little stuttering here and there, but nothing that you would ever be concerned about or that would be game breaking. It is a neat little aircraft. It's fun to go find little lakes and ponds and things to go land it at, you know, simulate kind of a fishing experience, if you will, and then get it back up in the air. It is a blast and completely free. Again, wonderfully done aircraft. Make sure you guys check this one out. I promise it's free. You lose nothing, and I promise you'll enjoy the flight. A tool for us to take a look at today is the A32NX Performance Tool. This is a very, very handy tool that I have gone over quite a few times on this channel so far, and that I've even gone as far as being put into the next iteration of my A320 tutorial guide, because it is so on par. This is a tool that allows you to calculate everything from your landing distance to your flex temperature to your wind speeds, direction. METAR can be automatically calculated. Your V speeds are all calculated directly from this one little application. It is very, very fast. It runs very, very efficiently, very lightweight, doesn't require any kind of, resources to talk about, and a really, really well done tool for the A32NX. What's really nice about it is that it seems to be really genuinely, as they put in the title, focused on the A32NX. We've seen many other tutorials and calculators that were absolutely wonderful and by all means got the job done, but seeing one that is actually designated and pointed at the A32NX gives you an idea that the numbers that you're getting are going to be more accurate and give you a better simulation experience. So I definitely wanted to make sure this one once again hit the news updates as it was once again updated. I will let you guys take a quick peek at the changelog for today, or actually I guess it was yesterday. and make the decision for yourselves. But I can tell you right now that I use this now with every single flight that I do in the A320, and I'm very, very grateful to have it. This aircraft, I've been following it pretty closely ever since it first launched, and I'm actually going to start bringing it to the channel as it has come a very, very long way, and it is continuing to develop. We've even got a new developer that is on board with this aircraft now and helping to improve its quality and functionality. Aerosoft better really keep their eye on these guys, as if things continue as they're going, we may have another fly-by-wire quality aircraft coming up on the platform here for completely free. As you can see, updates are happening relatively quickly. This is actually quite promising and making me feel really, really good about all of this coming from the A330, and getting me really excited to bring it to the channel. The A330 is a monstrously large aircraft in comparison to, say, the A320. And again, we are missing the really high quality jumbo jets in the simulator. So the bigger the aircraft, the nicer it is to see it. It's definitely nice to see an aircraft of this size, you know, especially when you have something like the 787 standing next to it. Now, the features and functionality of this aircraft from this team seem to be growing very, very rapidly, and it's a really, really awesome thing to see and be a part of. I cannot wait to see what these guys come up with next and how this aircraft progresses down the line. So once again, guys, completely free Airbus A330-900neo. Check it out. You got nothing to lose. Worst case scenario, you get some really awesome screenshots. Best case scenario, you find yourself a new aircraft that you can't stay away from. So to the team developing this, keep up the great work. I hope you continue down your line, and I can't wait to see how this aircraft continues to develop. Wonderfully done. That's going to bring us to a close for today's report, guys. I hope you guys found some useful information in this particular video. As always, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed it. Ring the bell for notification of future content. And above everything else, stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you in the next one.